Yo, 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 what is up? Blox Fruit fanatics and casual scrollers alike. Gather around the virtual campfire because today we're diving deep into the pixelated pirate world we all know and, well, some of us still love. Blox Fruits. So, let us tackle the problem at hand. What are players struggling so much with in-game? First is the leveling. Now, since the cap is up to 2650, grinding from 0 to max is very tedious. Allow me to explain. So to level in Blox Fruits, you need to take a quest from a certain NPC that is found in the area or island, and you kill the set amount of mobs, like 8 mobs, etc. It's a small number, yes, I agree, but once you have completed the quest, you gotta run back to the same NPC to take it again, which means you're gonna go back very, very frequently. And the mobs are kind of far apart, and that makes it harder for non-PvE fruit to grind. Take, for example, leopard or spider, etc. The only way to make grinding in this current condition is having a Buddha fruit with a sword due to its attack range and defense. But what are the chances of you getting a Buddha fruit at the start, right? So apparently, there's a new way to level that is included in the upcoming update or so. And you might not believe it either, but fishing is going to be introduced. And it looks like you can level from 0 to hero.
Everybody's asking this, will players be awarded levels or XP for fishing once it's added?
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, that is true. You could level up to Blox Fruits solely off fishing.
So I can level up to max level with just fishing.
Noob to pro with fishing, yes.
That's right, you heard it coming from the man himself. Now this is only an addition on how you can level, but it's definitely not going to be that effective as grinding mobs. They also mentioned about potions that can further enhance experience gain. Now this is something to look forward to that might actually solve this problem for getting experience, but not the tedious part where you have to talk to the quest giver and take the quest repeatedly. And with a little research, Uzoth did mention that they plan to make changes or improvements in regards to leveling, about bringing mobs closer together so it'll be easy to gather them and complete the quest. He also mentioned about having an auto quest grab, where once you finish the quest, you immediately get the same quest so you don't have to walk back to the quest giver. And lastly, increasing the experience gained through the quest. My take on this is, if it does come true, that would change the experience for grinding, and I think that would make a lot of people happy. Second is fruit acquisition. Now, normally as a new player, the only way you'll get a fruit is through the fruit dealer, which refreshes every 4 hours, or the Blox Fruit gacha every 2 hours. And usually you get trash most of the time, leaving you with the current fruit that you have. Now, trying to find a fruit normally is very hard. It's a very wide map to look for them without a fruit notifier. What's worse is that you're going to be competing with bots that just flies directly to the fruit at insane speeds, thus reducing your chances to find one out there. Now, I can't think of any ideas to actually counter this because even if the devs add an additional event, exploiters will just add a new script on how to acquire it. According to the interview of Kit and Uzoth, they actually showcased it here, where you can see you will be able to roll consecutively for 20 times.
Okay, so I can roll 20 times in a row.
Yes, there is a cooldown though after.
Okay, what is the cooldown?
Right now it's set for 5 days, but I think they're gonna decrease it to like 2 or 3.
They also mentioned that they will decrease the cooldown, but we gotta wait for further comments on this. How do you guys feel about this? Do you think it's worth to spend 20 times in a row if you are a new player or an old player? Let me know in the comments below. Third is spawning special islands like Mirage, Prehistoric Island, Leviathan. Now we all know how hard it is to find one, especially if you are doing this solo. We know not everyone has the time to do this in a day, since some are kids who can't play for long hours, and we also have adults playing the game who have jobs. Thus, you can only play for a short amount of time. And trying to get lucky just to spawn this island is a pain. Now I'm bringing this up because it's kind of frustrating that you spend hours in a day and not get anything done but just roam the seas wishing and hoping that it would spawn. And maybe aside from a pity system, an additional system that can guarantee a spawn. Maybe like collecting different materials, combine it to a key or something like that, right? But hey, these are just ideas of mine, and I'm pretty sure you have your own ideas as well, so feel free to share them. Fourth are exploiters and scammers. Although Uzoth is doing a good job banning them, checking different social platforms to look for them, like TikTok, and jumping from random servers.
I have no words for this, as exploiters will always find a way to bypass that anti-cheat, because it's where they make money, by either selling their programs on a monthly subscription or through generating time-limited keys by clicking through ads and stuff. What's worse is they can even hack your account, so be careful. Or rather, don't use them at all. Fifth, accessories. Now, we do have a lot of accessories, don't get me wrong. It's just that with all the stats they have, we already have a clear idea of which is the best, and it comes down to choosing from 4 to 5 accessories. These are the examples: Pilot Helmet, Dino Hood, Kitsune Ribbon, Leviathan Shield, and Throw-in Swan Glasses. Once you have all of this, the others are irrelevant, and majority of the player base will use them like everywhere. Most common is the Pilot Helmet. Now, I have not heard anyone talk about this yet, but I think it would be nice to have multiple accessories instead of one. Imagine having a helmet, gloves, body armor, rings. I think that would help players create a build for themselves to make it more diverse, to make players feel how personal their build is. Sixth, fruits rework. Some of the fruits are just downright terrible. We understand that it's a low-tier fruit like Rocket, Smoke, Spike, etc., but at least make it good for grinding, since it's the most common to acquire at the shop in Gacha. For this, they set asides from new fruits on the works. A lot more people are requesting for fruit reworks instead. And I agree. Those common fruits you frequently get, I hope they can be used for something. At least maybe for grinding or something, to be used as a combination to get new random fruits instead of letting it dust in the inventory. Seventh, grinding mastery on fruits and weapons. Now, just like leveling, you gotta grind hard for them too. Mastering the sword is alright, since you can just normal attack or M1 mobs instead of relying on its abilities. But the gun. Getting mastery for the gun is just terrible because of the knockback, or because its M1 only hits a single target. I'm not saying it is impossible to get it to 600 mastery, but it will take a very, very long time. And the last problem to tackle is content. It takes quite some time before Blox Fruit is able to release a whole new content. And I'm not talking about a month, I'm talking about months in plural. So after being heard by the players they said they would, roll out updates more frequently, and aside from the ones I mentioned a while ago, these are the other things that would be coming out in future updates. Inventory makeover. The inventory is getting a fresh new look to make room for the fishing system. You'll be able to keep and organize fish of different weights with ease. And in addition to the experience potion or elixir, other elixirs will also be available, like Chest Seeker's Elixir, where it reveals nearby chests through walls, Lava Skin Tonic, grants immunity to lava damage, Provoker's Brew, forces nearby enemies to target the user, Warbringer's Elixir, boosts damage to enemies and bosses, and lastly, Fortune's Favor Flag, boosts money earned from any source. Next is the summer expansion.
Question, is it true that you guys are still updating?
Oh yeah. Don't worry. It's happening is often a word? It's gonna be happening very often.
Yes, it's confirmed. Uzo sent me this picture that shows that they are actually gonna be doing weekly updates.
After update 27 drops, you can expect weekly updates for the next 5 to 6 weeks. These will bring PvP balancing tweaks, bug fixes, and special events. New boss. Get ready to take on a brand new boss. Rumor has it, it might be an underwater octopus with icy powers. And Rumble is also getting a rework. Now, I don't know much of the details, but they did said the F move is going to remain the same, but probably change the animation effect or something. Venom has also been mentioned, but probably not on this update, and Pain is in the making. Now, hopefully it will get the rework it deserves. And the Creation Fruit is also getting something very nice. Now, as you can see, a fourth C has been spreading around, but we are not yet sure if it really is coming out with update 27. Next is the summer event. A fun summer event is coming with special fruit skins. Beat enhanced enemies to collect summer tokens, then spend them at the summer gacha for cool rewards. Back-end upgrade. Behind the scenes, a new system is being added to help the devs roll out balancing updates more often. And there you have it. And I am hoping and praying that Blox Fruits would make a comeback from this. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time.